Hey everyone, welcome to day 6 of the 150 days coding challenge. I'm extremely sorry that today, as I promised that I will start the stream at 12:30 p.m. I did not start the stream at that time. I'm very sorry. There wasn't anything going on, but I was just procrastinating. Like I was just busy doing some other unnecessary things. Yeah, that's the reason I want to be very honest with you. So, uh, I will promise that from tomorrow the stream will start at 12:30 p.m. sharp without any delay, and also the progress on this project is very slow. Like I'm figuring out a lot of things and I'm learning a lot of things. That's why it is taking more time than usual. Although this challenge, I'm talking about this challenge, newsletter sign up page. Although this challenge is a junior level, but there is a lot of things to learn. That's why it is taking me a lot of time. But the main thing is we will learn a lot of things. As yesterday I was learning from this article about how to make the form so custom messages. So first one I did learn is that use the no validate. So this avoids the default behavior of the browser, uh, which happens whenever we get invalid form element. We get the default messages whenever we use required or anything, we get the default messages. By using this attribute from now on we will not get that, and we will learn about this area live. What it does it that it announces the error to the screen reader, and if the user turns on the screen reader, so what else we did learn yesterday. So before that, let me turn on the timer. So the stream, I will stream for about 45 to 1 hour, 45 minutes to 1 hour, because it is already night. I want to wake up at certain time. That's why I will just stream for 45 minutes to 1 hour time. So let's start now. Now onto some basic CSS to improve the look of the form slightly. So I want to like engage in the stream so that I'm not just passively consuming the content, but actively trying to understand what is happening, what is my thought process. So let's try to go through this article once and for all. Then we will move on to this challenge. And if we stuck somewhere, we will look at the article again and try to understand what is happening. Okay. So there is happening something like we have a span element, and inside the span element we are trying to show an error. So we do not need this CSS, we already have it. Let's look at what is happening in JS. So we are getting the form here, form element here, and we are getting the email element. Then we are finally getting the span element from which we will show the error message. So showing of the error message is dynamic. So here we got something. So email dot validity dot valid. So it checks if the email is valid or not. So if it is valid, we want the message to be empty string, and we also want the active class to be removed. So we do not have any active class, so let's forget about that. Else, if so, still if there is an error, we will show the error using only by calling this function. Then what we are doing, we are adding an event listener to the form. So whenever it is submitted, we should check if it is invalid or not. If it is invalid, then call this show error function. And also we have to prevent the default form submission, which will re-render the page, and all the data gets refreshed and lost. So what is actually in the show error function? Email dot validity dot value missing. Validity dot value missing. So what is happening is that it is automatically checking if the value is missing, then we should show this message. So if there is any type mismatch, then show this message, and if it is too short also, then show this message. So in the final line, what we are doing is that we are adding the error class and the active class. So where we are using the error class. So let's check error class what we are doing in it. We are making it the width of 100%, giving a padding of 0, font size of 80%, color white, background color this. Okay, box is in border box. So we do not need this because we already styled the error. This way, let's see. Okay, let's go. Well, let's write something in here. See, you already made the error message as we want it to be. For now, let's look at the functions. Since we have understood what is going on, we can try to implement the same thing in our function. So, so when we are submitting, what we have to do is that we have to also use the show error message. Show error we have to call. I mean we have to call the show error function when it is invalid. So we do not want, okay. So what we have done is that so whenever our show error function, what it does is that it checks if the value is missing, then we will show this message. If there is if the email isn't in the correct format, then it will show this message, and if it is too short, then it will show this message also. So if it is valid, so if the email that we have entered is valid, then we will just remove will not do anything. We will just print we will just show an empty string inside the email error element. So let's see if it works. So it doesn't work. Let's try to see what it logs. So let's try to copy all this code and get answer from Gemini on what is actually happening with this code. Can you explain what is happening with the code and help me understand the thought process behind everything that is going on. It, the logical part, logical part, ignore the HTML and CSS for now and tell me if how it is working and how I can implement them with in my own projects. I am talking about the methods of the constraint validation validation API. So I'm not feeling that productive at this time, which is very obvious. But I do not want to waste time just by staring at the screen and not able to figuring out the solution. I want to work on it actively. What is happening? I do not want to just passively sit there. To be honest, I am feeling very sleepy at the moment. So what I will so I have just noticed that my screen is not visible. Let's try to see. Yes, it's not visible actually. So let's try to search it. Why my screen in the OBS is only visible half. The screen capture on the right. Sources list. So all the options in the after I click on the transform are gray in color and not clickable. Why is that? What is happening and why is that? So it is now visible, which is good. Okay, great. So I want to tell you something. Like I really want to get this job because I want to prove my family members wrong. I want to prove many people wrong. Everyone thinks like I will never achieve success in my life or I will do anything great in my life. So so I want to prove all of them wrong, and it's sort of like a revenge or the way the people have treated me. I hope my audio is audible to you all. Yes, I think so. So until I prove them with results, nobody will take me seriously. See, this journey, it's not about just proving to them, it's about making my life better. I want to financially make my life better so that I do have more independence on my decisions. See, I want to like live a good, comfortable life, and it is this dream. It is not about mine, but I also want my mother and father to experience great things in life because our financial condition is not good. So that's why No one in the no one in the relatives, no one in the relatives, or I would not call this family, close relatives, gives the respect that we want in life. And there are certain things in life which I want to do, the things I can do only if I get financially independent. So financial independence, it is a far future, but before that I want to at least get some independence, have a life of my own, have some good friends to whom I can talk every day, to whom I'm not just entertainment. I'm not just to whom I'm not just a laughing stock. I want to be more than that. I want to live a good life with people who love me for who I am. I want to have a good life. I want to travel. So people, the close relatives, they treat us like we are some no one, because I understand why they treat like it, because they are kind of helping us financially, and to which I am very grateful. I'm not saying that they are entirely bad people, but I'm very grateful for that. But it's just that my expectations, which I have in mind, and the reality, it is not matching. That's why I'm very disappointed, and I want to change the future. Many people think it is impossible because they haven't changed their future yet. Although it seems like they have changed it, but it's not. See, I'm just rambling about things. I know nobody will watch the streams. These streams are particularly for helping me to stay consistent. It's like spending time with myself, talking with myself, and trying to be accountable to get to my goal. So I will not just talk about life and my li- about my life and spend more time rambling about. So I will end the stream. So today's stream wasn't, see, ignore my English. It's not that good. I do make a lot of grammatical mistakes as I am trying to improve. I just want to be good at it, at least enough to crack interviews, and be fluent to communicate with people. For now, I want my communication to be okay to crack interviews, but in future, I want to communicate with people from different countries. So at that point I will improve my English more and my communication skills also. So let's leave the topic aside. So tomorrow I will start the stream at 12:30 p.m. So I'm feeling very sleepy right now. So let's end the stream here. So if anyone is watching and agrees with me, it's okay. And if they doesn't agree with me, it's also okay, because these are the things which are very personal to me, and this channel, it's like its goal is not to please anyone. It's for myself, it's for my improvement in everything that I want. So yeah, that's it for